Hey everybody, and welcome back to Read Sites. That's me, streaming I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. It has been a second. We are getting the casual setup. Feel free to post some comments. I'm gonna try to be looking back and forth on Facebook, which I'm very excited about. Getting my Facebook area set up so when you guys leave all the comments, I can see, which would be really nice. So yeah, that's what's been going on. How has everyone been doing today? Hopefully good. Hope everyone's been having a good day. That being said, there we are. Okay. I now officially have a comment section up, which is freaking excited. If you want to comment, if you want to talk, if you want to just see what's going on, feel free to comment on Facebook and I'll respond accordingly. If my Facebook wouldn't be a bad person. Don't just hate it when people are being bad people. Yeah, I am a nerd. Thank you, Jordy Shallon. You're a beautiful and wonderful, kind person to us all. All right. So last time on I Love You, Colonel Sanders, it's been a second since we played. We have an enemy. We have two enemies. We have definitely the anime version of McDonald's. We have the anime version of Arby's. We have the best girl, who I'm forgetting her name. I think her name is Moira. And the Colonel, who I can't even. So we recently fought a Spork monster. So we'll see if we fight anything else in an RPG style combat. We also got high off of KFC chicken, which I don't think KFC chicken's really that good, but we'll find out. All right. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders sends the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, there's not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way, you find that inspiring. There's a lot of things about Colonel Sanders that upsets me. Oh, thank you, George Chanel. And there was a dog, the Professor Dog, who is the best boy. I can't wait to see more of him. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him, which I wish wasn't true. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Reed? There's something I need to tell you. Chicken. Hold it right there. I think we do have to play through this a little bit because we have done this, but it's been a hot second. There's something I need to tell you first. Van, you literally killed a person today. I remember this. He killed somebody with his cooking. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. You know, it shows. It shows. We should follow our dreams with all our heart, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Ugh. Shut up. I'm the one who says inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. That's not true. Are you forgetting your cooking literally killed a guy? See, there you go. I remembered. You can't prove that. We can. Literally millions of witnesses. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Oh, right. Somewhere didn't you hear a long set? There was a student who no one loved. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, God. Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open later, nerds. Okay, yes, we are going to fight the Spork Monster again. How dare you threaten me just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he drooling gravy? I think he's drooling gravy. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? All right, we're obviously gonna fight this guy. Attack him. Which attack will I use? Cook with love, obviously. Just one I forgot that this is... I don't like that I only do 1 damage. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. That's fair. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Hot gravy? I don't want hot gravy on me. I take 1 damage. Okay, so at least it's fair. I'll defend this time. Which defense will I use? Okay. Trepidation. Seems like a weird strategy. Wow. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from the Mother Earth itself. This looks like a monster from One Punch Man. This looks like a One Punch Man monster. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Well, I guess we have to attack since the game literally shamed us. I'm gonna cook with love. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. All right. Utilitensile. I take 2 damage. Oh no. You take much more damage. You're not going to survive the bat. Oh my gosh. I could die. We're going to attack again. Cook with love. 1 damage. Oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to... Cheese sauce and grass don't mix. That's not food. Being vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Power punch! Look at that. Look at that pecs. Look at that sexy man pecs. Pop power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. I'm gonna say spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust inside this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. Well, good. Everyone wins. Spork Monster scuttles off. Look at that steam. There it goes. Ooh, a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon inspection, it's so much more. Is it a grimoire? Yes! Golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Ooh. Last name signed to Borko. Is that the professor? Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. Is the dog the villain? As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely defeated. That was not my final attack. Fine. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. I pass on to a pile of hot cheese. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Oh no, he's in my room. He's in my room. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. This is weird. Good night, my colonel. No! In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Sprinkles is a dog. Okay. Huh. Hey, look at him. Oh, it's a tiny dog on Aw. My girl! My precious girl on chicken. Oh, and the ghost. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you have. Were they memories? Or premonitions? Were those hearts always there? Huh. You lie in your bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used white noise? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It was salt. It was salt. I knew I'm calling it. Probably just because he trusts you so much. Listen, if we have an option to undermine Colonel Sanders, steal his chicken recipe, and make our own restaurants, down. Down for corporate espionage. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in the front. My bestie! Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Tell me. Speak to me. Miriam. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. I hope you're happy. I wish you were with me instead. Like him or like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I think I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Go on. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? Fucking course he was. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular, he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. One time, Colonel Sanders punched me in the face, and it was so awesome. And was like the convertible that he himself rode in the front of the homecoming. Okay, he was in the front of the. I think maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Is he a pressure cooker? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? Miriam, don't be jelly. It's fine. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Miriam is throwing shade, and I don't appreciate it. Laughing at our implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Oh no. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Huh? However, you don't tell her that you know the second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. Look at her, she's so cute. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks you to make sure you're alone before continuing. Okay. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. Okay. This can't be good. This is going to be great. Shut up, me. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. This man gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Oh no, Miriam, no. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. What did you do for this man? He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike... This girl done cook with drugs. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. But he would love to know more about new spices. Listen, I don't like this face you're making, Miriam. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders? Share it with my bestie. I know this is gonna lose. Okay, I'll tell you, but it has to stay secret. Miriam nods furiously. He told me that he uses salt? Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure out you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not. Miriam, I trusted you. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but... Or you can ask her to affirm that she's definitely not texting because other people, you're interrupted. Wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. I will stand back and admire his majesty. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. What's its name? Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on the rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What a man. Look at that horse's eye. That's a freaky looking horse eye. I'm just going to say it. You are so struck by the sight of him, you lose your ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseable bunt you have. I mean, what a horseable beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover you. Miriam... Oh, Reed just gets really nervous around people they like. Thanks, Miriam. Actually, I think that's great. I stand by it. I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Miriam. No. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Miriam, you and I are going to bring down KFC, girl. You enter the classroom. You see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding it, you know it must be real bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? I hope they're summoning a demon. You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make a bee and mind your own wax, honey? I'm gonna act like I'm gonna play it cool. And act like I'm not interested, but I'm gonna try to get a closer look. You sit near your rivals but leave your back turned to them. You hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit of a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your traps and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Smooth. Now you've upset them. I'm making all the wrong choices today. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Thanks, Van Van. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's the book, like the one you found the other day with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. That's fair. You notice they haven't been just studying the book. They've got pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Gosh. We're playing. Hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Are they going to sacrifice Pop? Beep, beep. I love you, Clink. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry, he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking? Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. I mean, is he part? He looks like he's part stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Clank, no, don't cry. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Nice. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true star of our class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. He does look worried, though. Look at his little eyes. Oh, we got pupils now. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. Bless you. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Reed? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper, a glass of water, a dog biscuit. A shimmering pepper. Yeah. A brightly colored pepper stands out from among the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so you naturally reach out and grab it and eat it right away. It's going to be hot. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. The pepper is triggering an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Oh my goodness. Do you ever just have a pepper that's so hot that you just trip through the universe? My friend, ooh. This guy again? Yeah, you know, you're dead and stuff. It happens. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All right. Sounds chill to me. All you must do is... I'm coughing now. That's no good. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I have some spice stuck in my throat. This poor guy gets no respect. It's fine. I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill... Cough. The prophecy, cough, cough. You must. There's a lot of coughing here. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. No, not consciousness. That's where the world is. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. No regrets. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Well, we all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you soon. Someday. I have no idea what the right choice. What do you think the right choice was? The glass of water, probably. Again, I have my Facebook chat right up here, so follow Super Dating Simulator on Facebook if you haven't already to chat with me, love with me, talk with me. Let me know what you think of this game. Jeez. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time-competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. I will say step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Reed. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Sports, okay. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, "Time ready." That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Look at him, so cute. This is the cutest drawing to me of Sprinkles. Such a cute boy. Alright. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone's wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. Thank you, Ashley. I will defeat you myself. Oh, God, she has a knife with a heart chain on it. Also, this music slaps. Also, her thighs are thick. Look at them thighs. Well, you had his chicken. You made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right. But how would you have gotten to school without knowing that? I mean, that's fair. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. It does. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you do have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say you used? 11. Wait. Oh, right. You might not know the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensified. Sprinkled. Now that you got the basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. Oh, thank God. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now it'd be a great time to harness the energy. So where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot, so you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shout out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Jeez, I'm actually getting really nervous. What's the sign of success? Sizzling. What's wrong? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Reed. Thanks, Colonel Sanders. He's actually cheering you on. Yay! Which would be awesome, except you knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now I can think about Colonel Sanders and his weird-looking horse. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian bathing? Get your mind back in the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert book. Which do you take? What a hunk. Oh, God, I can't focus. I know, right? You know what? Should you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. You cross. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. I don't even have a chance at any of these. You're really struggling to keep up. With the next station over, Ashley's already been complaining the elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Why am I sucking? Did I toss my chicken in there? I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Oh. Might not have any hands, but Reed does. The good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed, apparently. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. Jeez. You hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer and rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Reed, no! Yep. Oh gosh, okay. But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head. I got one question wrong. What you often find is that easy can turn out much, much more difficult. This is weird. Okay. Everyone stop what they're doing right now. The battle is over with my broken hand, my uncooked biscuits. Did I even fry my chicken? I'm so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, too bad. But here I'm with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Reed's injury. You see Sprinkles beginning to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey to flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Reed to do the honor, since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be a little too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Let's see. Is it chicken? Oh, that's adorable. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream. How can you do ice cream two ways? Tender nougat and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed. Why is he not impressed by this? As he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Hee hee. He places a sauce-covered finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. I'm gonna put myself between them. I'm gonna internalize the rage I feel. I feel like everyone quickly turned on me, so we're just gonna internalize my rage, like any good person. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. Flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people are going to have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Okay, so we're learning internalizing our feelings is not good and very unhealthy, apparently. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He'll probably tell you that he and Ashley are in love and he's decided to get married, hopefully. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Weird. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That is exactly what I think, yes. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. I once was a racist. I'm sorry. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. I came out with a goatee. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends, like trying to shave my goatee. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Interesting. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one's especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. I'm amazing right now. There is no problem with me currently. But back in the day, I was a hot mess. But that, you can't find that in my Twitter account. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from having the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside him. A burning passion. Whoa. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Look at him sweating though. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. What did you do? Yay! Hi, Pop. As your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Borko? It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing. Maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but, just want to say I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like to always look over your shoulder. I finally got a voice from him. I'm very happy about it. Monster problems. Am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark at night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you are strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. He's so cute. Look at that little gravy smile. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark, evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Reed, together, and I am sure we can defeat them. I can't read tonight. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sure sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside of... Wow, his house is nice. Stepping inside of Colonel Sanders' home, and it's surrounded by many things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Look at that urn. He was a baby with a goatee. I was right. Nice. Also, alcoholic beverage and a lake. Interesting. It looks like you lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Being a baby with a goatee and glasses much made you a freak. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining, never stop stopping. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret just for you? We'll reveal it. I gave up his secret ingredient. I'll tell him my special side dish. We'll be even. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with the Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Hey, magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw. There's a little... Until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Yeah, sure, hold on to my coleslaw. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. So make yourself comfortable. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I gotta know more about this urn. Take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but you wipe it off so you can read the inscription. First mistake. It says, "You're like the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." I just remember Squidward in the graveyard burying his hopes and dreams. He's just Squidward. Poor guy. What's this glass of whiskey? A little whiskey glass? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? What are these scents, I'm guessing? Summer of 69? Nice. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's wax. This adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure it must be Colonel Sanders himself. What a weird-looking child. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving around like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own faith the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? Oh, burn in the Colonel. Shit, he's back. This shadowy photo. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Oh, it's a safe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? This is cursed. I'm cursed now. This is cursed. I'm cursed. Put it back. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I'm cursed now. What is this? I'm upset. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of a comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Are you freaking kidding me? All right, let's go in here. Actually, why is there a camel? He used to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. What? Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs. He's an old man. Okay, I'm gonna do the chicken, I'm gonna do that door. I feel like opening that door. Very rustic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up and realize it isn't just real, it's a real chicken. Oh, right, because it's not alive. Okay, got it. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the bird chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." How exciting. I'm gonna open this door. Well, actually, I want to know about the lake. Okay, let's check the lake. Let's just do them all. Let's do them all. Gaze out the window across the vast lake mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Hey, ghost. Are you thinking about heading into the world on the quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see him in the middle of something? Wow, so mean to this guy. You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. Sorry, ghost of student. Alright. The framed photo shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Not in this photo, they're not. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Here we go. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? No, it is not. Before you can lurk any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! You decide now is your moment to make a big move. Tell him you're cold. Fess up and tell him the truth. Make your big move! He might be an immortal, but might as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't that kind of game, apparently. Alright, fine. Not that we blame you for trying. But still, here at Super Dating Simulator, we allow big moves. What? Okay, we'll try again. Game over just because I tried to make my big moment with Colonel Sanders, which is super vague. Ugh. Oh man, okay, we're gonna just fast forward through this. We've seen all this before. Because they were talking. See, that's the one thing that is problematic about dating sims, and the fact that come on. It is very interesting that Borko is a Labrador Retriever, though. We're just going to click through all this. This is a very interesting kind of... we're going to just kind of go for the same choices, just because I'm feeling like we'll reveal it. I have some coleslaw. He's very excited. This is something interesting I find about dating sims is they make you how far back they make you start. I've discovered all of this though, but I think they're gonna do the same thing where you have to click 3 items and then the closet opens. The candle. Because this is where we learn a secret ingredient, which I feel like that's going to become important later in the game. And sure, let's go for the spun silver. Then we'll go to the closet, which is where Colonel Sanders is probably going to be triggered. So I think this is something you had to do. There he shows up. Okay. Tell him I'm cold. I'm gonna tell him I'm cold. That's sneaky. And I don't want to get another game over. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. I should go. Overwhelmed, to take the jacket off and run for the door. The thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Reed? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. I've already betrayed you, bro! You talk late in the night and drift off into a slumber. Aww. That is actually one of my favorite things. Dream sequence. You awake to the beautiful morning. Oh, I didn't... Okay, we still get to see the chicken. Look at Miriam. I love Miriam. She's super cute. She's my favorite. You awake to the beautiful morning of Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Popper. Get wax. It's wax. It's just wax. In some jurisdiction, wax isn't even legal. That makes sense. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are up when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. No big deal. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting you to ask an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! Colonel! Not because we in your taste buds, that is. Fucking Colonel. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? We'll flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. See, that's not even flattering. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye and he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School Academy of Learning waits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Okay. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. Okay, you do care about me. Thank you, Miriam. I'm okay. I was just... But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get to speak in the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I'm happy for you, Miriam. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dial tuned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did you just say skydiving as a typical first date to go with a talking pressure cooker? Yes. And I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. I don't know. Skydiving as a first date feels like a huge thing that I would burst forward and be like, guys, you would not freaking believe. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Aww. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. You arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Freaking rivals. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not be quite aware of the fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, Pop, you sweet, stupid boy. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Heh, Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare to pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Reed, suggesting I pick on a defenseless. Horses are not defenseless. If I know anything about horses, they are something. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Oh, continuity. Doesn't look like you can go cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears that things are close to boiling over. A natural, intuitive person, he senses something's been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Reed, how's your hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon, because healing is very quick here. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. Is he complimenting her? Yeah, it was a nice candy dome. What about my flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. He hated it. Hated it. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Reed. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh, because I spoke out loud. Sorry. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Reed. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, she walks to the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself by how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Nice. Miriam! All right, upon Miriam coming to see what's going on, and whoa, that's that book? Looks like really bad news. I think this is what we're going to call it, actually, for the night. We have some good stuff going on. We had some saucy relations with Colonel Sanders. Is there a way to save? I always forget that there's no way to save this sort of thing. Just something I found lying around. It appeared to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Well, I'm sure we will in due time. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Come check out next week. We're going to be having Sarah. I think she's going to be playing more speed dating with ghosts. And Super Dating Simulator, we have shows every fourth Thursday. So this Thursday, I believe, is April 25th. I will be writing it. It is going to be awesome. And for those who are sticking around, our theme is going to be witches and magic for that nice spring in the air. Also, you know me. I'm a big fan of fantasy and magic and vibes like that. So I'm really excited to be writing about that. More details will be coming out on our Facebook and Instagram. So if you're not following us there at Super Dating Simulator, give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a message. Feel free to reach out to us. Me, Sam, and Sarah, we're cool people. And we like to talk to you, cool people, about other cool things. All right. I'm Reed Seitz. I'm signing off. Thanks for hanging out with me while we played I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator. All right. Bye, guys. Now this is the awkward part. If you're still hanging around and you haven't left, that is perfectly fine. But I have to figure out. All right. Bye, guys.